Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a daily psychic tarot reading, tuning into the day's energies, seeing what messages, divine messages come through, what guidance, what news we can use that would help us along our day towards our journey to be more ourselves, more liberated, more free. So, all right. This is a general reading. I'm not tuning into one person's specific energies. I'm tuning into collective. Hey, collective, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your journey. If you're healthy and happy, just sending some love out there to you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for liking the videos and for subscribing. So welcome new people and welcome to my subscribers. Hi. All right, so let's begin. In the past, there's the energy of the Five of Wands. Yeah, these are definitely energies that I don't know if there's malice in this. It doesn't feel like it, like intentionally being just so disorganized and disruptive and not working with others. My dog's tucking himself in, getting comfortable. Are you getting comfortable? Hey, let's have some tea, some coffee. Cozy in this reading. All right. Disruption. Not intentional, kind of like that. Like it's not on purpose, but somehow this is, I'm getting disruption, disorganization. Uh, 5 different people on 5 different pages. No cohesion. Everybody has a different idea and nobody's communicating. Everybody's just trying their idea. It's like that type of energy. Ugh. It's frustrating. I do not know if you are in this energy. It does not feel like it. Or maybe you were a part of that energy. But when you finally recognized it and could observe and detach and not have to be a part of it, then I feel like, oh my gosh, I see how this is just slows down or inhibits the ability to make progress if everybody is out for themselves, no communication, just chaotic. No one's really thinking about the long term. It's like these feel like very reactive. They're reacting instead of a thoughtful response. It looks like, yeah. So I was saying I feel frustrated. I feel like this energy annoys. I feel annoyed and frustrated and in my emotions. And that's what I'm getting is a validation of that read that, ooh, I'm also getting that there's this feminine energy that's manipulates emotions, uses love bombing type of techniques to pull people in, and when they're really close and sharing, now they know their wounds, so they know their needs, and so they know how to just barely meet that need and keep them coming back for more. This is that feminine energy using and manipulating people, manipulating their emotions to also not work together. You know, triangulation has been coming up, and I'm getting that here, like purposefully keeping people separate. So each person in that group, they don't really talk about any deep issues, underlying core issues and problems with each other. They just talk to this feminine energy. And again, I'm seeing feminine energy, but I'm seeing that men, it's not about gender. Over and over again, it's not about gender, but this is a feminine energy that we're talking about, a toxic feminine energy. We all have access to feminine energy and masculine energy. Feminine energy tends to be on the left side of the body and masculine energy on the right. During my day, I might run and switch my masculine and feminine energies. Feminine energy feels like a sphere, and then the environment, how you're feeling, the holding space, this beautiful, how are you in the present time, safety, security, or whatever you're wanting in that bubble. The feminine energy holds the space for that beautiful energy. Masculine energy takes the energy, you know, from that beautiful starting point, and there's a desire and a direction and a trajectory with masculine energy. It tends to be a line, straight, a focus, an intention, moving in this direction. So if I have to get a lot of three-dimensional things in my world done, I turn on my masculine energy and focus, getting things done, doing. Feminine energy is more being. And so my feminine energy, when I'm doing, is working by holding the space, not allowing frustrations, like acknowledging the frustrations, feeling them and letting them go, so they can work together as you're moving, carry this beautiful feminine energy of how you are being along your day. So, and there are times when I just want to be in my feminine energy, just want to enjoy. That's when I'm sitting down with a conversation with someone and just feeling it and enjoying their company. There's no agenda. There's nothing that needs to be accomplished. We are just enjoying. Maybe we're eating, but it's for the enjoyment of it. So that's, to me, feels a lot more of a feminine energy. Hopefully that helps. All right. So in the past, we've got this cluster, just chaos, because this toxic feminine energy is creating triangulation with everyone, so they communicate and complain to this toxic feminine energy, but they don't talk to each other and resolve issues. And so there's always this lack of connection and communication, real communication. And it keeps things chaotic. The reason why the toxic feminine does this is by keeping everybody else chaotic, but they are adored in this triangulation. And they know all the wounding, they know all the complaints, they have that kind of power. And yeah. So this feels like matriarchal triangulation, toxicity. So I am seeing, with that being said, I guess we're talking about family, but I'm also seeing this could be in a friend group. And maybe this is how this toxic feminine trait has been passed down through the family, but I'm also seeing it showing up in the workplace, in friend groups. Yeah, so not just family affair. In your current energy, we've got the 8 of Pentacles. You're hard at work. There's something that you're mastering, or you have mastery. It's taken a lot of time. This is really kind of, but something, it's really lighting up in your energy. It's like gathering in your space, this wow, what comes along with mastery? A confidence, a knowing, a security, a comfort level, and an ability to adapt in whatever environment this is. It feels like it's really, something is really gathering this energy of mastery in your space, in present energy. Yeah, I'm seeing it as golden energy. It looks like it's coming in maybe a little to the feminine side. I don't know, just see if any of you are picking up on that energy that I am. Okay. All right. So it looks like in current energies, you have access to that mastery energy. It's also coming, it looks like this is something that you've been manifesting. You've been allowing to come in, and there's something about, in current energies, you're receiving it, you're allowing the success and the results of your mastery. So that's why it's coming in on the feminine side. Masculine energy like goes out and does, and active feminine energy is receptive, allowing, holding. We hold children in our bodies. There's that cup is often viewed as feminine energy, the downward triangle down, there's that vessel and receptivity. And so your feminine energy, something has happened, something really beautiful in your energy, where suddenly now the timing's right, plus the work that you've been doing, beautiful, is you're allowing success to join you, all the benefits that come with the mastery of whatever skill this is. And it looks like you're also allowing in your desires, what you've been wanting to manifest. You're you're realizing that there's only so much you can do towards making it happen with your masculine energy. And there's a realization of the power of attraction of your feminine energy, that receptive energy, to just allow energies to flow into your experience and flow into your day. And as you enjoy and receive that energy, it collects in your space. So you're carrying that frequency, the frequency of mastery, the frequency, it looks like, of a divine union, love, celebration, a partnership, magical partnership type of energy, lots of peace and stability within partnership is also coming in. And so it looks like as you receive these energies, wait, they're bringing that peace, that calm, of a stable union, of feeling so confident. I feel like these are very different looking unions. They're individually for what each of you want. So it's hard for me to describe what this union is, because it's custom tailored for you and your partner. This, for some, it might be more acceptable, traditional looking, and for others, it's very different than previous relationships. Whatever your type, whatever that relationship feels like, it feels very new to you. Oh my gosh, another 8 of Pentacles. That's you're focusing on your work right now. There's a focus on your mastery. What are you mastering? It's to the forefront. It's so, that's why I'm stuck in this mastery, and this validates that it is just, are you owning your mastery? Are you excited about this? Are you focused? Are you falling in love with what you're creating? It feels like that. It feels like I love what I do. I love what I do. And I love the mastery as well. Like, you can't separate it out. And for some of you, it's kind of like you might be attracting people who, these loving partnerships. Maybe that's why I couldn't tune into what that relationship looks like. Peaceful, stable, something very new and different, but a partnership that in your work environment, it could be romance too, but someone who is also in their mastery. Wow. I feel like right now, as I'm tuning into it, that both of you are working very similar, compatible, like similar fields, enough so that they work together. It's like, wait a minute, I can help you succeed. We can bring our work together, both of us masters at what we do. And wow, it feels very specific and very general at the same time. I'm trying to like deeper and get some more details, but it feels like a very broad message. So I wonder what this is for you. If you recognize this, is this at work, or is this a skill or a talent or a hobby that you have? Wow. Okay. This does not, just feels like a separate message in present energy. There's someone, I feel like this person has some type of fire energy, maybe fire sign, and they're someone who you haven't seen for a long time, or there's been some type of separation, like, of your energy. Like, I don't feel you guys are connecting or have connected. You might feel like this person might have turned their back on you or just disappeared. And whoever this is for you in your experience, it looks like they're coming out of some type of nightmare situation. They've been, wow, they're coming out of a nightmare situation. It feels like that is very like bling, lots of but instead of one ding, this feels like a waking up, someone waking up, and the waking up is allowing them to see the nightmare that they've been in. They might be starting a journey of waking up. This energy feels pretty balanced when they're at their best. Balanced in their life, balanced in their masculine and feminine energies. They love the energy of love. Like they can open their heart space and create a loving connection. Good communication. They've really so much dissatisfaction in their life and an inability, like they've tried to think their way out of it. This is someone who's very smart. However, this is an energy game, and they're trying to think their way out of it. But ironically, they received some type of epiphanies, and they're seeing things clearly. That might just be for a few of you. You might know this person, and if you want to share who this is, I'd love to hear it. That feels kind of random, or like a sidecar message, you know? So, all right. In the center of your reading is the Ace of Swords. This feels very similar to what this person, new ideas, new perspectives, the truth, clarity. You know, these ideas, these new ways of seeing things, these light bulb moments, inspired thoughts can come in, and we can just discard them. So it's our choice if we want to build on those ideas, on those truths. So it looks like you're getting new ideas, new points of view, new perspectives. Are you inviting new energy in? Are you inviting new ideas, new situations? I love a routine, but sometimes I get so stuck in the same exact routine, eat the same thing. I'm so regimented that it's like I have a schedule in my head of that's already filled up. My day is full of what I'm going to do and what I'm going to do. And so I don't create any space for something new or to explore something new. Just if you walk the same path every day, go a different way. If you usually drive, maybe ride a bike. It's something different. Go somewhere new. The first step in this is inviting, and then allowing with that feminine energy, something new, a new perspective, new inspiration. A lot of times I'll just invite that feeling of a light bulb moment into my crown chakra. And that feeling like, without needing anything behind it. So new, that's that feeling of something new in like, oh, wow, the energy of wonder, like, an amazing view, something really beautiful for you personally. What gives you that sense of wonder? That feels like space. And allowing and appreciating too kind of comes a little bit with that, like an awe. Those are wonderful ways that I have found to create some space to invite new energies in. I'll do that for a while, for a day or two during my day, just give myself a little epiphany break and wonder break. And then I start noticing that in my environment, things that I actually am in wonder of, inspired ideas. So first there's the energy work. Like attracts like. So if you are miserable and chronically miserable, chronically focusing on what's not working in your life, then that is what's active. That's the energy, the frequencies that are active in your space. And that becomes your reflection, what you see in the world. And so by doing these little tips that I've found that help, they're not the only ones. They're not the way. They're just a way that's coming up. Suggestions, I guess, that you can try if you feel drawn to them, if you feel drawn. All right. Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Okay, this feels like a very advantageous time. This feels like, okay, now I'm seeing, all right, so there are several junctures that the collective are with timing that we're moving towards and through that, where do these lead to? There's one juncture, that's what I feel like we're talking about here. It looks like a passage, a bit of a passage into a new way of being, a newer high vibrational plane of being. It feels like what you've been asking for. Do you believe what you've been asking for yourself? The success and mastery and people who are a perfect fit for where you want to go and move forward. Wow, this feels, I don't want to make it big because it feels inevitable. It feels like the energy is going there. And so I feel like the messages are just staying in this vibration of enjoying being, your being as you move towards what you've been asking for, what you've been manifesting. you're allowing in. So it feels very inevitable at this point. You can definitely disrupt it. But for a lot of you, it feels like the momentum is to the mastery, the level, the time that you put into this. It's just, you're moving towards a juncture, very divinely guided. So we've got the Ace of Swords, those new ideas, and then the Ace of Pentacles. And this version on the back is more gardeny and earthy, but this feels more around business or home and working with other people. So yet again, I'm getting opportunities showing up, new ways of seeing things with new opportunities. It's around work, around some type of opportunity. Wow. At the same time, I think that there's a polarization going on in this reading. Very clearly some really wonderful opportunities, and at the same time there is really acknowledging the patterns that you have, the wounds that you have that are keeping you in toxic patterns and keeping you connected with people who are not for your highest and greatest good. So it feels like you're kind of peeling away, and that's helping you move towards something new. That's what you've been asking for. So that I've been describing in different ways for quite a while now in readings, this very this energy of moving towards what you want, and this polarization, being able to really see clearly why certain connections have not been working out for you. And it does feel around communication, how not loving, not truly loving, gossiping, not a true loving, loyal connection that's reciprocal. It feels a bit narcissistic, or people using. And I'm saying that you were in these type of activities, and so let's not judge them. It feels like you were, because then the judgment's coming back on you because you were also involved in some way, a match for that type of activity. Are you moving away from gossiping and finding maybe part of the new inspired ideas is a new way of friendship, of connection with other, more loving, more honest, more like what you want to receive? You be the bearer of that. You be the change that you want to be. So you need to, it's integrity, it's to integrate and have that energy that you're wanting, be that, and then your reflection starts to be very similar. If you haven't enjoyed connections, if you want a different type of connection, the change starts with you. Really, if you want any kind of change, you got to change the vibration first. So that starts with you. Such a psychic lessony type of reading. All right, your challenge right now is to go within the Hermit. Okay. The challenge is to not be pulled out in this partnership that's coming up, new opportunity, new person, and whoever this sidecar energy too, it's very important not to completely implode your energies and enmesh chronically. It's one thing to come together and enmesh in these beautiful, lovely energies. And then when you separate your energies as well. I think this is a warning, kind of, hey, fam, hey, soul fam, have you noticed that in past relationships where you completely enmeshed, that you gave more to the person, that you lost your storyline, your needs, your desires, and you maybe lived more for that person? And so they got the benefit of that, and it helped move their lives and their needs. Did you get lost in, do you get lost in connections, like lose your individuality? So you can have both, come together and be together. And I'm talking even partnership and friendships. Does that happen? And then it looks like come together and energy so enmeshed, it's hard to tell whose is what and where, and a lot of resentment and the inability, because it's just enmeshed. It's hard to, like, hey, this is my needs. I have needs. Oh, I have needs too. I feel like I need a puppet. Hey, I have needs. This is the worst puppet show ever. All right, so that's the, I hate the idea of warning because it hits a fear or anxiety button. So I feel like it's more like an invitation to remember that there are new ways of relationship, that you're going to be receiving new ways of interacting, new ideas, new ways of being in relationship. It looks like the idea comes in, and then right on the heels, the actual 3D opportunity shows up. So, whew, that is a daily reading. Hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still watching, don't forget to give this video a like, comments, share it. Maybe there are people in your environment that are interested in learning psychic tools, that are on an ascension path, becoming more conscious, and who would enjoy receiving this. So if you want to share this video, that would be great too. So, and don't forget to subscribe so I can see you here again tomorrow, every day. So take care of yourself. Thank you. Bye.